Hi everyone, it's Jeff here from the Systems Lab. Today we're going to take a look at crypto coins by market cap. And we'll take a look at how some of these have compared over, say, the last few years, and also take a look at what the most recent list here, which is on the right-hand side, how these guys are performing with regards to the PRX system. So if we go back to March 2021, Bill put in our community recently a little bit of a study from some data that he gathered back in March 2021, which is this right here from cryptomarketcap.com. And this was the list of the top 10 crypto coins by market cap. You can see it's declining market cap here. So it's ranked by or sorted by market cap. And you can see that Bitcoin and Ethereum were by far the largest. And that stays today. So Bitcoin and Ethereum still at the top, still the largest by a fair margin. The rest of these have kind of jostled around a little bit. So Binance has actually been done pretty well. It's number 3 in March 2021. It's number 4, but it's really still number 3 because Tether is a stable coin, so it's not really a tradable product. So we kind of need to discount Tether and USDC because those are both stable coins. And if we just kind of round out the top 4, we had Cardano before, and then we have Solana now with Cardano sort of disappearing from the list. And then actually many of these have disappeared from the list and they've been replaced by other coins. So let's have a look at these top 4. And I'm going to look at these through a percentage change view, going back to that same sort of period back in early 2021, or at least mid 2021. I think the data goes back to August. Now, I want to draw your attention to this midsection here because this is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. So this light blue, yellow, yellowy orange, and green. Um, so these guys have all been sort of similar. Now, Ethereum is the one in blue here, and it's kind of ended up down a bit. The other guys have ended up a bit, 20% or so over 3 years. That's kind of small if you think about it in crypto terms, okay? Now, the red one here is Cardano. This is the one that fell off of the list, and you can kind of see why. It's down 85% from where it was back then. And then Solana has been super volatile, so way up and then sort of way back again, and then has been recovering since. But by market cap, it's done fairly well, and it's quite high up on the list now. So what if we take a look at these through the PRX lens? So I've got the whole of the most recent top 10 minus those stable coins, so it's a top 8. And it's just listed in that same sort of ranking order. And we've filtered this down so that we're only looking at trades from 2021. So January 2021 onwards, that kind of levels the playing field here. And we can do that through the PRX strategy, which is what we're using here. We're also using zero leverage or one-to-one leverage. So we're not basically to level the playing field, and the risk per trade is set at 1,000 with $100,000 account, just so that everything is basically the same here. All right, so if I run through this list here quickly, just so you guys can get a feel for what this looks like, Bitcoin doing pretty well, and sort of sideways for a bit, and then has taken off. And I'm just going to run through Ethereum, which had a nice pop earlier on, then had a sideways period, and now has sort of taken off north again. And then BNB, which had this big pop earlier on. Now these are trades that PRX was designed for. It was designed to be able to take advantage of these large trends and try to capitalize. So we're actually looking for these. But even if you were to discount them, which is something we've done on some separate studies in the community, the performance is pretty well, and actually BNB is the best performing of the lot at the moment. Now we've also got Solana, we were looking at just a minute ago, and Solana's performed quite well. If we look at Ripple, Ripple did well earlier on in this sort of period, and then has sort of struggled since, which is an interesting sort of thing to consider. And then we've got Doge. You guys are probably familiar with Doge. We've got 2 large pops in Doge, and you can see them on the chart, right? We can see that we were in these trades here where it really kind of just goes nuts here and here. And then we've got ton USD. Now this one here is the only one that we've only got limited data for. So this was only going back to 2023, but you can see that it still performed in a similar way to the others. And then we've got this TRX, which is kind of chopped sideways, but it's finding its feet here now. And it's also the only one of the lot currently that's over its 200-day moving average, and it's currently in a trade, and that's what our little trade dashboard is telling us over here. So really, that just gives us an overview of those are the top 8 at the moment. If you're trading crypto direct, these are great ones to pay attention to. Um, a quick note on these charts. I didn't mention earlier, we're looking at 8-hour charts as opposed to daily charts. Why are we doing that? Mainly because we get more trades out of it. So we get, 3 times the number of trades on a 24-hour chart. And the 8-hour charts is a nice time frame because it keeps the commissions fairly low on these crypto products. We've done some studies in the community on this as well. Um, and so those are nice for keeping commissions lower on crypto direct. And if you're interested in shorter term trading, we tend to favor the exchange traded products. So ETFs on US stock exchanges like GBTC and ETHE. And for those like on 3-minute and 5-minute charts, the expectancy is a lot higher. The performance is quite good. And that's what we teach in the PRX morning only system. So, okay, I think that's great for today, guys. I hope you found that useful and hopefully catch you again soon. Cheers.